Hello my friends and welcome back. It's episode 140. And we have nothing left to do except to go to Foribundus. Furibundus. We're done here, right? Yeah, just double checking. Okay. Blonk. Alright, we've arrived. Thank you for the sweet medkits. Okay. You know, we still haven't been to this rock over here. Every time we've attempted to go there, we've just been told to go away. Makes you wonder, huh? You know what, for this one I'm tempted to take Hendrix. And the reason why I was thinking about taking him is because he's the Inquisitor's pet, so I feel like there might be unique dialogue for him if we take him along. Of course that means I need to like level him up. I haven't used him for a while.
What ails you?
Okay. Okay, he doesn't use ranged weapons. But he is a psyker, so that's probably worth a grab. I guess Xenos and athletics is his thing. It's fine. Sure, why not? Actually, do you know what? I'll go with this as well. I'll go with this instead. It's going to be willpower and weapon skill for him. Let's grab that. The extra range is very useful. Ouch. Great move, but ouch. Let's add pyromancy to his list of talents. Oh, maybe I could go for something down here. Blazing Inferno is good, so is Melting Armor. Backdraft is also quite good. Yeah, I'm not sure about these. What are we missing? There is some reason I can't select this, and I don't know what it is. very weird. I want to get Molten Beam. Nope. Yeah, melting armor's not bad. Destroyer. Since he's melee based, that's actually quite good. Ugh, like 4 wounds. Who cares? Man, like, some of these abilities are just really silly. Like, the best result here is that you get 4 temporary wounds. Doesn't really strike me as that good. I suppose it's useful. Or maybe I could get something down here. You know what? Burning Blood actually be pretty good for him because he's melee based, so he's going to be next to enemies in a way that my other character really wasn't. Alright. We're done. Do we have a good blade for this boy? Let's see. We'll go with a two-handed blade, I suppose. Power weapon might be good. Actually, let's go with this. Man, that is horrible. Every time you get critically hit, your dodge and armor is reduced by 30% until the end of combat. Yikes. I mean, the extra damage is nice, but... this is all junk as well. Oh. Well, I should probably do that then, shouldn't I? We'll go with a pair of power swords. He's not iconoclast, so that's kind of useless. Okay. I did not really plan to spend 10 minutes gearing Hendrix, but oh well, whatever. His agility's not terrible. Hit chance in melee is increased by 2 times agi bonus %. Okay, well that's just straight up better than that. Perception reduces enemy dodge. That's probably actually a bigger bonus. Let's just go heavy on the armor. It's just 5, right? Go on then. We don't get the second part of, you know, heavy weapon bonus, but the 30 strength is pretty sweet. You know what? This is pretty good for him because he's got high willpower. And his melee attacks are single hit. Nice. Whenever the wearer fails to parry an attack, they can re-roll the test once. If they dual-wield melee weapons, they can re-roll it twice. Glorious. He's got 95 parry, so that is amazing. He's going to have three very high value attempts to parry.
Keep your wits about you.
Alright, that'll do. Let's go get our answers. Funny if I kitted him out just to have him turn on me. Where's all the guards?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
How can I be of use to you, your lordship? Something tells me, Shireen, that we missed our engagement with the Lord Inquisitor. So terribly rude of him to have departed in such haste, leaving us to wonder what he is planning. Arrows of Kurnus, we are too late, Elantark. At your word, I will track down that monkey to the ends of the galaxy. The Lord Inquisitor is away on an urgent mission. The hall bears marks of clean-up, quick, thorough, and unceremonious. The smell of ash from burned reports hangs in the air. Every trace of the Lord Inquisitor's stay at the palace has been destroyed. The only reminder of it is the elderly servant, sticking out like a nail amid the emptied space. My master has no need of my services on his present expedition. I was tasked with the cleaning up. I wish to know where he's gone. I'm instructed to tell your lordship that the Lord Inquisitor advises against making that inquiry. You blasted! I'll have you know, Shireen, that here on Footfall, they help insolent ashmags like this one relax and find their tongue, and the methods they use aren't of the pleasant variety. However, it'd be a shame to miss out on the opportunity to see the skills of certain members of your retinue in action. Edmund, I'm offering my services as an interrogator should you find it necessary to extract the information you need from this recalcitrant individual. Hendrix, kindly get your old acquaintance to talk. Hendrix turns to Frosher and raises a hand. Otherworldly cold envelops you. I will only ask you this question once. No! Frosher's voice breaks along with his resolve as his legs give out under the unseen influence of biomancy. Master von Kalox, stop. I've seen your work firsthand. I know what is left of the people you interrogate. Porta Serventum, Dimensional Gate. Most sensible of you, old man. Good. I knew Hendrix would have, like, extra utility on this mission. It was so obvious. But it's funny though, because Hendrix is acting like he's more friends with me than his old man, despite the fact that I haven't used him at all. Go. Hendrix and I are sparing your life. You won't stop my master anyway. Don't follow him. Better run away. It says that no trace of him was left behind, but there's quite clearly some books here that are not finished burning. And some other books that are documents left lying around.
I always have a backup plan.
The one thing that sort of bugs me about this game is the lack of attention to detail and stuff like that, where I know it's a much smaller game, but like Reverse Collapse, they really go all in on the detail. An entire group of people salutes you, most of them an escort of honor consisting of members of retinues, associates, secretaries, bodyguards, and assorted others bow deeply to you and shout their greetings, making a lot of noise. Looks like news of your impending departure has already spread throughout the station. Leaving us, are you, your lordship? My flock tells me Rogue Trader von Valencius is going off on a long expedition. It would be unrighteous to let you go without a blessing for the journey. Commutative interaction option unlocked. Purpose of data exchange. Strengthening ties and delivering a gift, material assets, donation to an ally. Barely got news that Lord Inquisitor had left his cozy footfall perch and now you're off on the long journey too. I might as well come and see an old acquaintance. It's an honour, your lordship. I'm here to make my superior's orders. I'm here on my superior's orders to pay respects to House von Valencius. Have you come to wish me good luck? Yes, your lordship. On behalf of the organisation, I'd like to express our regret that we've been unable to establish a productive business relationship. But I hope it's a temporary complication. You'll eventually see the potential and promise of what we can offer you. Keep up the good work. No doubt, my memory, your lordship, the House of Valencius can always count on a worthy percentage of my organisation's income thanks to your generous patronage. It's a blessing, the only thing you're here to do. I promise that the mission will pray for you. Although you've chose not to place the cult of St. Drusius among your closest confidants, you've made generous donations to our cause. And we will remember your name in our liturgies. May the Emperor help you in your undertaking. May just the warrior grant you good fortune in battle and thrust to your engines. Why have you come up to him? This unit regrets disappointedly didn't at the fact that links of sufficiently high priority have not been established between House von Valencius and the Cognizance fleet. While to place any research assets at the disposal of House von Valencius, this unit hopes to praise the counting on reliability and prediction that your expedition will be successful. Farewell, my comrade. Request approved. Information concerning joint cleansing of Sacred World catalogued under high value data. Also, are you here to discuss business or just wish me good luck? Business. It's a custom among the Fellowship of the Void to never see a friend off on a long and dangerous expedition without gifts. Supplies are being loaded on ship as you speak. For this is from old Rizza presently. Flashlight emitter. Whenever the wearer is the target of an attack of opportunity, the attacker becomes blinded for 1 round. The wearer will perform their lowest AP attack against this enemy, including attacks with ranged weapons. Wow, can you just like walk around enemies deliberately triggering attacks of opportunity just to get that to go off? Just know that when I am back, I will cleanse the expanse of the Ark enemy's servants, and you had better not be among them. I've lived too long to take such suggestions seriously anymore. Thank you for your concern, your lordship. I'll bear it in mind. My command has tasked me with letting you know that they strongly value our allyship with House von Valencius. Although at this time we have not managed to build a powerful alliance, they believe that we'll be able to strengthen our treaties and bring the light of the Imperium to the expanse going forward someday. Do your duty, but do not be needlessly harsh. The expanse is inhabited by free people. Although what you said is at odds with the Imperial Navy's official policy regarding this sector, I promise I will relay this to my superiors. A multitude of voices answers with good luck wishes, blessings, parting advice, words of respect shout over each other alike in their sincerity. For a second you feel especially clearly that you will likely not see any of these people ever again. Oh, okay. Are we like in the end sequence now? Sort of comes out of nowhere.
Let us not dawdle.
What if I just go ahead and trade all this? think any of these are that useful to me. The wearer's first attack during the first round of combat costs nothing. When the wearer attacks an enemy and triggers an exploit with this attack, triggered effect is calculated as if the enemy had +1 additional exploit. That's really not that interesting. Okay, whatever. We will never see these people again. We have a long expedition ahead of us. It would be reasonable to replenish supplies, ammunition, spare parts, better equipment. Who knows what we are about to face. I already have everything we need. Bloink. And we've arrived. I could, like, you know, tidy up my inventory and probably get a few more items, but it's not necessary. I don't think it's necessary. You know what? This is perfect, considering that he's a parry monster. Striking back on the parry is also really good. Okay. There's no telling what awaits you beyond the gate. There's one thing you know for certain. There'll be no turning back. It's the point of no return. Sure you've taken care of all unfinished business, procured all necessary equipment, explored every well, completed every desired colonial project. Okay, I guess we're in the end game now. That sort of came out of nowhere. And that is it for now. So join me next time. We'll start the end game.